So my name is Quentin McHoes. I am a junior here at GW. I am in the Elliott School of International Affairs. I'm majoring in international relations with a concentration in Latin America, and my minor is Spanish. I actually transferred here last autumn. In 2018, I graduated from a community college in Wyoming with my associate degrees in Spanish and international relations. I think that in order to make us stronger in terms of a general overarching community, we need people who represent our communities that are often the most unheard and invisible. As a student of color and as a student who is gay, I know what it's like to experience discrimination, prejudice, and exclusion. As a student who grew up in a family that often lived below the poverty line, I know what it's like to deeply worry about paying for college. As a transfer student, I am intimately familiar with the unique barriers that exist in terms of finding a new community and transitioning into a new environment. I'm a student who's even commuted for a year, so I know what it's like to have to overcome specific barriers that can have a real obstacle to student success, both academically and socially. I'm also a first-generation college student, and so I know what it's like to be completely out of your element and to have to rely on finding new helpful outside sources in order to feel like you can belong and be successful. So for me, when I decided to run, it was because I truly believed that I could speak with a great number of students and a great number of communities and not for them. And I think that we needed more student leaders who represent the true, genuine demographics of our student body. The first and foremost thing that I would say about our platform is that it is truly one of, for, and by the students. I was the first candidate out of the gates when we launched, which, allowed me to begin a month-long listening tour, which we're still on right now. And so when I spoke to students, they spoke about affordability, but not just in the macro-critical areas, also in terms of the micro-critical areas. The laundry fee, the printing fee, the transcript fees. Those are all additional costs to students that make it more difficult to be successful in so many areas. We also are focused on sexual assault. We want to do more with the blue light machines. I've had, too many experiences with students who have expressed concern with incidents where they didn't feel like they could reach help in time. We also want to address the issues surrounding mental and physical health care services. So those are just a few of the various areas that we're working on. Of course, the list grows longer every day. And so in speaking with students and in speaking with student org leaders, we are very confident that the platform that we have is the most radical, the most diverse, and the most student-driven.